So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy.
Oh my goodness.
Try to take a shower here, guys. Come on, get out of here. Close your eyes.
Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. How you doing? This is American Hillbilly. Man, good to see y'all this evening. I hope y'all are doing just fine, Man, we got a good show for y'all tonight. Yeah, we do. We got an awesome side chat out there already. Good to see each and every one of you. Oh, my goodness. And we have a lot of people backstage in the green room and just good people. No doubt about that. So, my goodness, without going any farther, I think we should bring these fellers out of the green room. And first up, I'd like to bring out Mr. Gizzard Gary. How you doing today, Gizzard?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me, man.
Good to see you, man. Glad you can make it. Appreciate you being here this evening.
Glad to be here.
Well, also, we have in the back room, the green room, Hasbro. How you doing today, buddy?
Hey, good to be with you, Billy. Thanks for having me on. I do have one complaint, though. It seems like the champagne's a little old. The caviar definitely is smelling. So, you can work on that next time. I'd appreciate it.
Well, yeah, I sent Cooter out after that, and I told him champagne actually supposed to come in bottles, not cans, and 6-pack cans. But and the caviar, I think he pocketed some money and just went down to the creek and got his own caviar or something. So, I apologize for that. Yeah, since Bubba's working late and can't be here on time, kind of been putting Cooter in charge of some of that. So,
well, that explains it.
Well, thanks a lot for being here tonight, Hasbro. Appreciate you, brother. And up next, we have Mr. JH586. Jamie, how you doing this evening?
Ain't no count, man. Thanks for having me, though. I appreciate it. I got a video out just a little while ago. And hey, Dwayne, I got to go. After this, I'll start responding to some comments. But I'm kind of upset, man. I ain't going to complain about the green room food like some folks. Let's just have next week I'll bring Kentucky Fried Chicken. But
there you go.
Right now, my dogs are losing to Kentucky. Can y'all believe that mess? So we got to hunker down here and start playing some football.
Yeah, last week he was wanting to talk about college football. Maybe not so much this evening, huh?
Oh, I still will talk about college football as long as you'll listen. We're starting to get to that part of the season where we're starting to learn about some of these teams, and it's very interesting and a whole lot of fun. So anyway, thanks for having me, man. And anytime you want to talk about college football, you just give me a call.
You bet. And I think me and Giz kind of agree with Ozzy out there about the Chiefs Kingdom. Well, thank you so much for being here, buddy. And up next, we have Moondog Go.
Hey, everybody.
Buddy?
Very, very good. I was wondering if that was a caviar or frog eggs. So
that's probably what we got.
It makes good bass bait.
It sure does.
So don't throw that away.
Yeah.
I'm
glad to be here.
Well, good to have you, buddy. And yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't frog legs back there. I mean,
oh yeah, That's some of those some fried frog legs would be yummy.
Oh man, love frog legs around here. No doubt about that. Man.
Something to put on for the order for next week.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. I just had to send Cooter out with a gigging pole, not a shotgun like he most usually uses. Too much buckshot in those frog legs when you use a shotgun. So.
Yeah, I don't like getting buck in my chewing on some lead when I'm eating.
Well, the first shot was okay, but the last 4, when he tenderized it, was too much.
Oh man, yeah. You can cook frog legs several different ways, and man, they're good most about every way. No doubt about that. All right, good to have you, buddy. And up next we have Mr. Justin Grimm. How you doing this evening, brother?
Pretty good, Hillbilly. Thanks for having me on.
Well, appreciate you being here.
Put out a video today. Finally got it taken care of. Got a day off, so had a chance to finish it up.
Awesome. Yeah, you've been working pretty dang hard, and so you said last night that you had a couple days off. That's good, buddy.
Yeah, finally get some time off to do some stuff.
Awesome. Well, hopefully your town won't cause a riot for running low on bacon while you're gone for a couple days. But yeah, hopefully you had plenty out on the shelves for them.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh man, good to hear from you, buddy, and good to see you. Up next we have my favorite voice on YouTube, Mr. DJ Play Nice. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. I'm having a great Saturday, and I'm glad to be here for another Saturday night. Let's go.
Awesome. Good to have you here. Good to have you, brother. And DJ, if you guys don't know, DJ just got through over there with Brooke Cheney's show, Great Start Shooting School. And always a fun show. It starts 1 hour before this one does. So if you've not seen it, make sure you tune in early and jump over there and visit it, because it's always a great show. And appreciate you and Brooke. You know, you guys putting that on every Saturday. It's a great show. I always enjoy it. And so up next we have Mr. Pat in a bunker. How you doing tonight, Pat?
Well, hopefully I'm doing better now. I had to do a hard reset on Elon on the roof. I'm not sure what was going on, so that's why I was popping in and out. Man, the latency and everything was going ballistic, and it was up and down, and I've never had that problem before, so I'm not sure. So I just pulled the plug on everything because I tried to do a reset. It wouldn't reset. It wouldn't do nothing. So I was like, okay, well, you get the old hard and fast unplug and replug. But anyway, no, I'm doing good tonight. I just got done doing some training. Dropped a video out there. It's gonna get some hate. It's gonna get some love, and everybody's gonna go like, "Well, I told you so. It's a piece of junk." And the other ones are gonna go like, "Oh, well, you didn't do this." So let the fur fly on that video, and it has so far. It has not disappointed yet. So anyway, so yeah, no, doing good. Just chilling out and just glad to be hanging out with all of you. And Moondog, I was just on your stream and it was locked up. It was very, I could type on it, but it is just the magic wheel of death was going on it. So at least on my end, I don't know. So I rechecked my latency and everything on Elon and said I was doing good, and I can hear and function everything else. It was just on that one, just on your stream. So
Maybe
anyway,
a little lagging or something there going on.
Yeah, it was horrible. So I don't know. I just bringing that to your attention.
Thank you.
So but anyway, I got to say this to this guy, gentleman over to my left. Rock.
The other way. Right back
Yeah,
at you.
yeah, there you go.
Well, yeah, but on my screen, I'm pointing the opposite way.
Yeah. Well, on here, you're pointing the right direction now.
There, I covered my bases.
Oh man. Yeah, sometimes sometimes that just needs a good reset. I know we do sometimes in life too. So anyway, glad you're up and working and can be with us this evening, brother. And
Me too.
Let me get this banner started here. We do have a hashtag for tonight, and hashtag is HBN95. My goodness, we're closing in on 100 episodes of Guns, Beer, and Therapy. Man, it just seems like we just started this last week, but it's been fun. And so glad to see each and every one of you here out in the side chat and on the panel. You guys are awesome. Y'all just make my day better, honestly. I look forward to spending this time with y'all. And I will say this, since we do have the giveaway tool up, we are currently on a skinny blue knife. And I'm not for sure if we're going to do it week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever. But we will be ending the skinny blue knife at some point. So, hopefully, everybody wants one out there that can end up 1-1, I hope. And so, we will move on to something different. And actually, the VIPs, they'll be the first to know. And they kind of got a little taste of it last Tuesday on our VIP live. So I don't think it'll be disappointed. And so anyway, we have a topic for tonight. And we'll go ahead and jump over on that. See, while I'm getting this pulled up, Moondog, you still have both your giveaways going on.
Oh, yes, I do.
And everything. So you want to remind everybody about that so people can get over there and get involved with that?
Absolutely. So, folks, I've got 2 giveaways I'm doing on my channel. I launched Moondog Go, which is my travel channel on YouTube, and you can always find me at Moondog Go. That's the reason I put the Go at the end of my name for the live stream tonight. But I'm on the channel this month at the end of the month. I'm going to be giving away some night vision goggles, and 4 night vision goggles here. And these actually will it comes with a head strap and an adapter, so you could either mount this if you have a GoPro helmet mount or whatever, or it also has a GoPro head strap, so you can go hands free with this. But these are Gen 1 night vision goggles, digital night vision. So I'm giving those away, and I'm also giving away a which I don't have, I don't think, over here. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Okay, I do have it. A Discovery Optics EDAR. This is a 1 to 8 power LPVO, and this not only is a great glass for an LPVO, but this is something that's unique. It's got a parallax focus, which you never find in an LPVO. Certainly, well, I think the US Optics has one, but that thing's a couple of grand. This is something that we all could afford. But this is a parallax focus for those of you who need to have that precision shooting all the way down to 5 yards. This thing focuses down to 5 yards. So Anyway, I'm giving, so this is great. If you want to put this on, a 22 and just, a squirrel gun, this is perfect. The backyard or whatever, or, if you're for a hunting gun, this is something to consider. But anyway, I'm giving this away at the end of the month. All you have to do to be eligible for either of these contests is go to. I'll post up a link, but the N4 night vision goggles are at moondogindustries.com/N4 contest. And the details for the LPVO are at moondogindustries.com/contest, just contest. And all you have to do is subscribe to my new travel channel, Moondog Go, or follow me on X and upload a screenshot showing that you have, and that qualifies you for 2 entries right there. If you send me a screenshot for both of them, so you can find the upload button for both of those contests on my website, and I'll post the links for those in the chat.
Awesome.
Mhm.
You know, I'm
Great
sitting there
stuff there. And those night vision goggles, I actually am doing a review on those. And
Great.
they're really cool. Last weekend I let my some of my grandkids is over, and I let them look through it. And I used to tease one of my granddaughters. I mean, she's still fairly young, but she gets scared or whatever, something like at night or whatever, and I'm like, I looked outside, I can see, there's no Bigfoot, nothing out there. It's kind of a running joke now because she's like, how can you tell? I'm like, I eat a lot of carrots, and so carrots like rabbits, rabbits eat carrots, so it gives you great night vision. And her response was like, I ate a lot of carrots last year and I still can't see in the dark. And so when I was showing her these goggles and they were looking through them, she goes, this is way better than eating carrots. So, yeah. And so, yeah, they were impressed.
So, Billy, I'm sitting here thinking about that scope that Moondog talked about, focusing down to 5 yards. And it's like, who needs 5 yards? And then I thought about Cooter frog hunt.
Yeah, there we go. Exactly.
Heck yeah, and it'd probably work good in paintball and airsoft too. If you were stuck in a bunker somewhere and somebody is coming up close, or so. Yeah, Moondog's got the links up there. And say hi to Bubba, and a bunch of other people's jumped in. My goodness, what a great bunch of people. And Mark Thomas, welcome, brother. Good to see you.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, thanks for having me. Great to be here. Kind of sneaking in there at the last minute. I got to admit, I took a little bit of a nap. I woke up just in time.
Speaking of airsoft.
Yep. Yeah, we were up early this morning, 9 o'clock. We were up there at the field by about 10:30. I didn't play today, but I kind of sat out on the sidelines and just hung out. We did get a new new airsoft gun tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah, we ran out to Paul's Jackal Tactical.
Great.
Yeah, bought him a nice brand new AK. We already have the SEMA one, and he's been wanting the what's the name? It's got a digital trigger. It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
It's very, very nice. So we got that and had a good dinner. Came home. I took a little nap. Got myself just in time to get up and be here. So great night. Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Good to have you, brother. And Ozzy says, notice 5 days to due date for my first great granddaughter. Congratulations, brother. That is awesome, man. And somebody said they could hear crickets a while ago.
I can hear crickets.
I don't know. I
can still hear them.
Yep, I've been hearing them too.
It's come down a lot, but I can still hear them. Now it's gone.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet now.
Jiminy, I told you to hush up.
Right?
If anybody gets that. Jiminy crickets.
Uh-oh.
When you wish upon a star.
Yeah. I don't think it's Keeter. He's a little louder than that. He does like doing animal sounds, I think. So, oh man. So we do have some topics for tonight, and we'll start off with a gun topic. And I thought this would be kind of fun for everybody. See, actually, I have a couple of them here. Which one should we choose? Let's go with this one right here. And we will go around the room with it. And also, this is for the side chat. What do you enjoy shooting for fun? Pistol or rifle, and why? And when I'm saying this, like, just take out like long range, maybe, or whatever, home defense. If you is just going to go outside to your range, maybe shoot with your buddies, shoot by yourself. What do you personally enjoy? Not saying like you might not be the best with it, but what do you enjoy shooting? Pistol or rifle? Then also you can elaborate on that. Okay, if you say like a pistol, it might be a semi-automatic, might be a revolver, and same with a rifle. And so this is kind of like just what brings joy to your heart. You go out there and like, I just want to go do some planking and have fun. So anyway, we'll start up with you, Gary.
Well, I'd say just about anything in 22 long rifle because it just reminds me of being a kid. I got several pistols I can shoot and a couple different rifles and stuff like that. My absolute favorite is to take the Taurus TX22 out because I'm pretty much lights out with that thing, and it's always a challenge to see if I can just keep doing well and keep improving with that thing because sights are dead on that thing, so it's just a matter of how steady I can hold that. And that's just kind of a test of myself to see if I still have my skills or not. Plus, it's just a bundle of fun to shoot, in my opinion, anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah, and we're also going to get like kind of the next topic. We're going to be talking about the calibers, and so your pistol is probably what you just really enjoy shooting, right? And guys, there's Michael Dunn. I want to interrupt for just a second. He says he enjoys anything with shells. Also, guys and gals, keep Michael Dunn in your prayers. He has been in for a couple surgeries and has to go back for possibly another one. And so, the poor guy, he's already got some stuff removed out of his body. And, they were hoping that would help. And still having a little trouble. So make sure you keep Michael in your prayers, and that they can get figured out, get everything right on him and everything. So he can just go back to living a happy, normal life without it having any problems. And his was basically eating food. It wouldn't go down. Like he had trouble. He was having to eat like basically soft food and stuff. And he got his gallbladder removed and some gallstones, but they thought that was going to take care of it. And I believe it probably helped. But then there's I believe something else that he's got to go back in. And so just keep him in your prayers. And so Hasbro, we'll jump on over to you. Going out for fun, what are you going to grab, a pistol or a rifle?
That's a tough one. Probably any more rifle. And boy, this summer, 22, I was telling you, I've shot a fortune in ammo this summer. All these stupid contests, and I'm still shooting them. And it's like, I'll keep shooting them. But I just been enjoying that because the main thing is like, I was talking to Hillbilly, I'm going to do another 6.5 Creedmoor video, and I'm doing all the reloading and precision reloading, and I enjoy that part of it. But there's something about just grabbing a box of 22 ammo and going hitting the range. I don't have to do anything. I just got to show up, and not near the prep and effort in it. So I've been really enjoying that 22 long rifle stuff.
So semi-mac or bolt action, lever action?
Yes. Now you're going to ask all customer factory. Yes. I'm shooting them all right now. So I don't have a Voodoo yet, or Remex. It may be on the list, but not with this white. So.
Well, awesome stuff, buddy. So, Jamie, we'll drop our on down to you, brother.
The way I work, I'm still working a full-time job, and I don't have time to do that anymore. So shooting period is a treat for me. So what I really love is my single action revolvers and that lever action 38, 357 or 44 Magnum. But I love shooting my ARs. One thing I don't shoot is 22, and I need to get into that more and start shooting these challenges with you guys. I've got a Marlin Model 60. I have a Winchester Model 150, and I have a Savage bolt action. I think it's a Model 99, just that little 10-shot bolt gun. And I have a Ted Williams gun, just like Hillbilly's Ithaca Model 49, and I need to get it to where it'll eject shells. Man, back in the day, I could knock the eyes out of squirrels at 50 yards with that thing, and I can't even see the sights now. So, but yeah, if there's this thing, and Hasbro will agree with me, if you're working on a load for doing something, then you get your range trip. You need to go be testing what you're working on, and if you're not careful, man, it can turn into work. And you're working on this load, and then you're taking those back, and you got to get them deprimed, you got to get them annealed, you got to get them cleaned, all this kind of stuff. And when you're working on a load, like say on our trips up to Dead Zero or wherever to go shoot 1,000 yards, you got to start, like if you're going in, say you're going July 4th weekend, well, you got to get started in April to get ready for that. You got to get, I don't go on those shoots without 100 rounds of ammunition. But yeah, man, I really want to get started. Like Hasbro said, just get into the 22 thing, start shooting some of these challenges, and actually just go have fun. And, but I love my ARs too. I love bolt guns. And now we're getting into hunting season. So you got to start prepping your rifles for hunting season and so on and so forth. So yeah, man, it's all just fun. Shooting period is fun to me, and it don't matter what.
I agree with you, brother. That is a lot of fun, just getting out there and shooting. No doubt about that. And so good stuff, Jamie. We'll move over to you, Moondog.
Oh yeah, definitely 22. I mean, part of the reasons I joined up at the rifle club that I'm at is because they're really big into shooting 22 rimfire on the weekends doing matches, and I actually today I was over there doing my mandatory RSO duty once a month as a club member, and it just so happened there was an air rifle match going, or air pistol match. Sorry, so it's the Olympic style. Like that guy, that Turkish guy who in the Olympics. So we had about 11 guys shooting air pistols at 10 yards, and it was just, and some of them had those funky glasses with the covers and that weird diopter thing on their eyes. So it was just kind of really cool to watch them shoot. And there were two two youths, one maybe about my son's age and one's a teenager, but somebody told me that they were part of they had competed at the Youth Olympics. And I'm like, wow, that's great. I love seeing, young people. And I think it was you, Gary, who saying that shooting 22 reminds you of being a kid. And I was thinking, yeah, it's one of the reasons I like shooting 22. It's just like, being, uh, going and shooting in your backyard, or going out and shooting with your 22. And I still enjoy shooting, my 10-22, my Marlin, and I like doing the competitions as well. But like to your point, Jamie, when I bring out the bolt gun and do the 100-yard bench rest stuff, then it feels a little bit more like it's work, because I'm always dialing in my scope and making sure my lined up perfectly, and I start going through the mental checklist, and it's like, you know what, I would just rather have the 10-22 and start plinking. That's more fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking too, Jamie, with my little lever action, I thought that the ejector was messed up on it. I shot a couple different manufacturer rounds through that, and I went out one day and just happened to have a different manufacturer with me. I'd be darn, that thing ejected just fine. And so I don't know if yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're way smarter on that, so you probably know if something's wore out or not, but I thought mine was wore out, and it just happened to be a couple different manufacturer shells that would not eject after firing. So
That
in
could
in that particular gun,
I think either I think that ejector shaft is broke, or the spring is broke, or it's just gunked up in there and it needs to be taken apart and cleaned out. But to get to that, you got to take the barrel off of the machine. But that ain't no problem either. That's just a pin. So those are cool little guns, man.
oh man. And well, maybe you need to go over to Gizzard's live show and win you some Aegis gun cleaner over there. Then
I got
give you. All right. So Justin, how about you, brother?
Well, I'm going to definitely keep the 22 alive here, because it is definitely my favorite round to shoot. No matter what I'm going out to shoot, whether it be an AK, AR, the 22s still always make the trip, because that's usually what I close out with. Little 22 rifle, 22 pistol, and usually a 12 gauge. I like to shoot that at the end too, but my favorite's definitely a 22 rifle though. Hands down. I grew up, I had a little Ivor Johnson M1 carbine looking 22, and I shot that thing so much I'm searching for a spring for it, because it's pretty wore out. So now I take it out gently and I shoot it Ruger 1022 a lot, because cheap mags, you can do anything. It's basically like an AR. You can do anything you want with them, but 22 is definitely my favorite to shoot, and for sure what I've shot the most in my life, guaranteed.
So it's mainly rifles then?
Yeah, mainly rifle. I mean, I do shoot some pistol stuff, and I train and keep up with it, but I shoot rifle like 1,000 times better than I do a pistol. There's no doubt about that.
Well, all righty, good stuff, brother. And so DJ, we'll drop right on down to you, buddy.
I got to point straight back up and say I am so envious of that Ivor Johnson carbine. I've only ever held one, and Ivor Johnsons are my thing. So maybe if I could help you find the part, you'll put it in and let me have a couple rounds through it, because that's something I've never done and want to do. But stick with the 22.
Thunder on the Prairie, right?
No doubt. Hey,
yeah, I can bring
you
it
just
up.
hatched a plan.
There you go.
Right on. All right, we'll work on that in the after. So staying with the 22 theme, that seems to be pretty damn popular around the horn. Mine's 22 as well. Definitely semi-automatic. I favor the Glenfield variation of the Model 60, and I have a bunch of them. So that's what I like to do. I would take that one out over almost everything else because of the expense. It's not that much to shoot 22. And I could spend all day at 50 and 100 yards, just, better in this, better in that, better in this, back and forth, just having a really good time. Go through a brick, and seems like an afternoon almost. You got somebody else with you, you'll definitely chew through that brick. And on the pistol side, it'd be from 25 to 50, still staying semi-auto. But I got a Walther P22 a bunch of years ago to gift to somebody eventually. Never did that. Saved it for myself, and that's the one. I like taking that thing out.
It's fun to shoot,
isn't it? It has the trigger guard mag release. So that's the first time I had ever even, when I picked it up, I'm like, I'm looking to eject and I can't do it. I'm like, okay, so there it is. And it's AMB, so I could take it out. It's 22, it's AMB, so it's inexpensive to shoot. So I can take anybody out and they'll be able to pick that up and gain some confidence without having to use just a rifle. It's not always fun to take out new shooters and not let them get some time behind a gun that from the beginning, they're going to, after those first tentative shots, they're not going to be upset. They're not going to be afraid to keep going, kind of thing. They're going to want it more and more and more. So with that in mind, that's what I do, man. 22.
Awesome. Oh man. Good to hear that. Yeah, that you guys will definitely have to get together for Thunder on the Prairie next year. And so yeah, that's that gun right there. I've not shot one. I've seen them before, that Walter, and it looks like a fun gun to shoot. And so that's something I would probably try to purchase if I come across one for the right price. So
I have one in the 5-inch target variant.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I bought it for my wife and she don't like it. So I
why doesn't she like it?
She don't like shooting, period.
Oh.
But of all the guns that she has or that she shot, she likes that one the best. What she really likes to shoot is that Marlin Model 60.
Mm.
There you go.
She really likes that.
Nothing wrong with that, brother.
Yeah.
I like shooting that. Awesome. Well, Pat, we'll jump on the. Go ahead, buddy.
I was going to tell you, his wife's story reminded me. There's a couple weeks ago, I'm at the range, and there were a guy with his fiance there, and he's all into shooting, and she was like scared to death. She didn't want to be around a gun. It was just like, oh, I don't, I'm here only because of him, kind of thing. And so I had this my all-out custom 1022 sitting there. I said, "Come here, shoot this." I was real kind. They sort of took my time, and talked her into it. Finally, she shot a couple, and she goes, "Okay, I'm done." I said, "Oh, here. There's only a few more in that magazine. Keep shooting." And probably within the next 20 minutes, she was loading her own mags and shooting. She goes, "I really like this. Maybe I'll get one of these." Getting her over that fear and shooting the 1022 got her shooting now with her fiance.
That's great. Good job.
Yeah, and thanks for sharing that, Hasbro, because like most usually if I have new shooters, I'll start them out with a 22 and one round
100%.
at a time, until they get used to it. But reaction targets, oh my goodness. You're shooting a target and and they hit a bullseye a few times, they get excited. But if you set a can of Pepsi, Coke, whatever, hard seltzer down there, they shoot that and there's a reaction. The smile on their face is just like, they're like, wow, I did that. And so, yeah, that is awesome. And so, Pat, we're down to you, brother.
Well, I know there's been a lot of talk about the 22, and everybody's brought up a lot of different 22s in the side chat and everything, lever guns and 1022s and everything. So you know what? I'm going to mix it up a little bit here, and I'm going to go with my second favorite gun to shoot, and that is the old Jungle Carbine Mosin Nagant M44 with the foldable bayonet and the 16-inch barrel. It's the carbine length. It's full power. It's right there on par. It's right in between a 308 and a 30-06. And when I first got into them, you could buy the ammo for cheap in the 440 round spam cans. And as long as you didn't get a gun that was totally shot out and just junk, you know, pretty accurate rifles for what they were built and everything. So yeah, the two that, well, actually the four that I have now, I had a video coming soon on the fourth one. You know, got a full length one, and I got a couple of the jungle carbines, one 44 and a couple of Type 53s. And man, I just, especially the fireball at night coming out, rolling out of one of those 44s or a 50 Type 53. And some of the memes that came out about those is like, why do you have that? Because sometimes people hide behind trees. Just to roll one of those, and it's awesome to have a piece of history like that. And at the time, not so much now because of politics and everything. Ammo's getting harder to find for them. But at the time, man, you could go out with a 30 caliber round and just go smoke everything, cinder blocks, railroad ties, go through, and if you had the right ammo, and I'm not going to say which type of ammo, go through railroad ties and stuff like that. It's fun. Just absolute blast to shoot. And it's just this light little, well, not really light, but a more portable, shorter bolt action piece of history in your hands. So yeah, that's my second pick. But yeah,
Awesome.
22 is still my favorite. Lever action, Henry. Got to do
There
it.
you go. So lever
Especially
action
with this.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Pat. And so, Mark, we'll jump on over to you.
Yep, I'm going to jump on that 22 LR bandwagon. That's perfect for everybody. It's low recoil and going to be a good experience, good accuracy. So not much more than that. Good old 22 LR, whether it's single shot or good Ruger 1022, that's going to get them good. Get them started.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely good stuff, brother. And so I guess I'll throw my 2 cents in here. For what I enjoy shooting, pistol or rifle. I'm kind of mixed on these. Even though I do like semi-automatics, but revolver pistol, man, I enjoy it so much. And no matter, like, when we jump over the rifle, you know, I really enjoy, you know, shooting, like, you know, everything from the high point, you know, down to bolt action 22 long rifle, whatever. But something about a lever action rifle I just enjoy. So I think between the pistol and rifle, it'd be a mix, man, to take a revolver pistol or a lever action rifle. I mean, those are just something I really enjoy. And then I'm just going to add one more. I enjoy shooting shotguns. And man, just you know, I love the over-unders, side-by-sides, and all that, semi-automatics on the shotguns. I enjoy a pump, you know, shotgun. And so, yeah, those are kind of my 3 there. So anyway, we have an awesome side chat out there. And Jamie, would you like to shout out the side chat? And would somebody like to give the side chat something to type in so Jamie could shout them out?
What do you 22 LR?
22 LR. That sounds good to me. So if you type in 22 LR, Jamie will shout you out on the TV, as he says.
If I don't start crying first.
Oh no.
So Hasbro's in first, and he's on the panel. And in the side chat, there's Tommy Boy. Welcome. There's Edward Petty. Bama Dad's out there. Gizzard Gary's also on the panel in the side chat. Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. What's going on, brother? Travis T, Fluffy 10mm Jeep Guy, Tactical Fud, Defense Dad, Chris from the 740. What's up, brother? There's Josie Wells. Hey, man. Pat in the Bunker's also on the panel in the side chat. Ron 2A Matters. Justin Grimm is on the panel in the side chat. Ozzy Osbourne, Justin Grimm, Edward Petty. Let's see. Mark Thomas is on the panel as well. Artac and Daughters. Mr. Bob's out there. Dwayne 7834. Oops. That's a new one on me. Welcome. 22LR.
Welcome.
And M. Gabriel. And there's Duffer 426 just popping in. And hope Michael Dunn gets feeling better. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah, doggone it. It's bad to be sick and not feeling good, but when your body starts messing with your food, you can't eat something you enjoy to eat. That's really rough too.
That's intolerable and unacceptable.
It is.
So
Yeah.
anyway, quick update. Kentucky has the ball and they're driving. There's 3 minutes, 24 seconds left in the game. Georgia leads 13-12.
Woo, man.
Okay, so they came back.
So goodbye, number one, right? Oh. Yeah, so this is nerve-wracking, guys. I mean, you got the number one ranked team in the country, and they're struggling on the road, but that's what happens in the SEC. So what a day of college football today, though, man. I mean, really, we saw some great games. That South Carolina LSU game was fabulous. We're starting to learn more about these teams as we're going on. So, boo, Artac. And Tennessee's getting better and better as well. Alabama handled Wisconsin without a whole lot of difficulty this morning. Well, this morning it was a noon kickoff. But, yeah, anybody else got any other games y'all saw that? No? I'm the only one? Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll go back to my corner now.
Hey, you're fine. You're our college football correspondent, so at any time you need to, jump in and break news, just go right ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Duffer says Indiana beat UCLA. So, yeah, we got Bama Dad, evidently not a LSU fan. I agree, Mr. Bob. Yeah, Ozzy, yeah, that's for the professional side of football, I know people say, well, Chiefs, bandwagon, but you have to remember some of us were born in 1969. Last year they won the Super Bowl. And then we had to wait our entire life to win another one, and so, that's not a bandwagon, man. That wagon, it had lots of flats and was just getting drugged, for a long time, so.
You could live in Georgia where all we have is the Falcons, and I mean, they've never won a Super Bowl, so there's that. So,
yeah.
Count your blessings. Defense says Nebraska won 34-3.
Wow.
Yeah. Tim S says, Bobby Butcher and Mud Dogs. Oh man, yeah. One of my a coach that I really enjoyed listening to was uh uh doggone it. My mind went blank for a second here. Bobby Bowden said, they're good boys. They're good boys. And you get those interviews and he just cracked me up, man.
He was a good Christian man too. He's the kind of guy that you didn't mind your son playing for.
Yeah. They're good boys. No matter, And I'd say they had a lot of respect for that feller. No doubt about it. Everybody played for him. And so, guys, girls, make sure you get your hashtag in HBN95. And we'll be doing that giveaway at the bottom of the hour. So we still have time to go through another topic here. And I've had a few people say, well, you guys kind of get to some of the like funner topics sometimes after the giveaway. And so it was suggested to me once or twice. It's like, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, not only do we talk about firearms here, but we might have a topic about cars, music, CB radios. You never know what we're going to be talking about here. Football, all kinds of stuff. And it's just the way Guns Bearing Therapy, is designed, the way, it's for us to come together, get to enjoy each other, as our community, as family and friends, and just kind of forget about the news and all that stuff and life for a little bit and just have a good time. And through that, we've realized, talking about some of these other topics, man, there's a lot of us we have so much in common besides the 2A, stuff. And so it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy it. And DJ was nice enough to send me some topics that he's like, I think these would be kind of fun. People would enjoy them and all that stuff. And I had totally agreed with him. And so I thought we would go through some of those. And oh my goodness, DJ, would you like to go ahead and cover this one and kind of take over for this topic? Oh, he's not on here.
Yeah,
Where'd
DJ
he
had to
go?
drop off for a bit.
Yeah, he had to work out.
I'm so sorry. I didn't see that he left. So, well, anyway, we're going to cover one of them without him then, I guess. So, here's one of them that I thought was pretty fun. What fad did you never think that would make a comeback? And so we'll go backwards around the room this time. We'll start with Mark Thomas. What fad you thought would never make a comeback? And this can go back to, I assume, whatever year, the previous from today, whatever year,
I thought Crocs would never come back.
Are they back?
Yeah, they're still there. They continue. I don't know why. They're stupid.
They're stupid, ugly, but they're comfortable.
I've never worn a pair. I've never had anything to do with them.
Oh, okay. All right. Put some on after a day of airsoft. Take your boots off and put them on. You may change your mind about that.
Oh man. Oh.
That's fine. I thought Crocs would go away, but they didn't.
Yeah, and that statement right there reminds me of the show the ranch with Ashton Kutcher and all them on it. Called The Ranch, is on Netflix. And anyway, Ashton Kutcher had a pair of UGG boots, which are like, fur lined or
Yeah,
whatever. And his dad, which played the part of his dad, was Sam Elliott, and he's giving him crap about his UGG boots. And then he walked in one day, and Sam Elliott was wearing them around, and he's like, "What are you doing on my UGG boots?" And he's like, "These things are feel so comfortable." Yeah, we got bell bottoms out there and a lot of other stuff. CB radios, good stuff, Mark. And so, and so Pat in the bunker, we'll jump right on over to you, buddy.
Oh boy, that's a hard one. Well, I'll tell you what, at least around here, this is what I've noticed anyway, and especially as of late, because of that guy sitting clear up at the top, because he's kind of got one, since it's business up front and party in the back. The mullet in the last 4 to 5 years has made a comeback around here. I've seen more high school kids and young 20s guys with mullets that you can shake a stick at. It's just like, okay, where's my Pontiac Sunbird? And give me, it's just like, where's all excuse me.
Get all choked up over that.
Yeah, I got a little choked up over that. I was like, where is all this coming from? It died before I was born, and now it's coming back now that I'm 40, and it's just like, I'm not necessarily anything which way or anything. I was like, man, that'll never come back around here, because it was either short, or guys with just plain old shaggy hair, or just whatever. And it was just like, man, our seniors last year, it was a who's who of who had the mullet on. It didn't matter if you were a redhead or a blonde or a brunette. It was like, there was even one gal in there that had a mullet. And I was like, wow. I was like, I never expected that to come back. So yeah, that one. And I don't care. I don't care on hairstyle. It's whatever that person wants to wear. It was just like, I was like, okay, that's kind of curious that made it come back, but oh well. So to each their own, but it was just like, it's just funny to see that come roaring back around here. Anyway, I don't know how it is around your guys' areas, but the mullet has come back.
Yep.
Most definitely. I see, since my mom owned the beauty shop, I've seen young kids in school come out, go in there and come out with a mullet, and, they might be baseball players or, whatever, in sports, it don't matter. And they said that a lot of them got it like right after school, because they said that the coach or whoever said they couldn't let their hair grow long. So they were cutting them short and letting the back grow out for the summer, And so, all right, good one, buddy. Justin, we're up to you, brother.
Well, I'm going to say my arch nemesis from my childhood, and if I'm ever gifted one ever again, I'm going to need jail money, and that would be corduroy jeans. I had an aunt and uncle that gave every Christmas a brand new pair of corduroys. They were blue, they were green, they were brown, they were every color
Gold,
you could
yeah.
think of. And I immediately did baseball slides on carpet as much as I could to wear holes in them so I couldn't wear them to school or wear them ever again. So that would be the one thing that I hear is making a comeback. And oh my God, I hate them so much.
And you can hear them when they make a comeback. Whoop, 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 whoop,
Yeah.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Little stack electricity too coming in there.
Yeah, I definitely need bail money. Whoever gifts me those is getting punched in the eye.
Oh man. Well, see, now we know what they need to do a giveaway for Thunder on the Prairie next year.
I had to put up with them as a child, but not as an adult.
Yeah.
What's the attraction of them? Is it just because they're more durable than not? I mean, I never understood what the deal was.
I hated them so much. I can't even believe they're making a comeback, but I've been told they are.
I don't know. It's kind of like wearing like some braided carpet around, short carpet. I don't know what it was. I mean, now I can say they were so uncomfortable. I don't really think, best I remember, it wasn't that they were uncomfortable. It was just the look for me.
Yeah, they were ugly, so ugly.
And you had like almost like a carpet roll down, each section, or the material, and then the colors, man. Especially you have to remember, like gold and green was in colors back then.
Orange
and burgundy.
Yeah. I've had them all. I've had every color you could think of every year.
Yeah, I still remember my mom buying them for me in Sears.
All right, Moondog. What fad do you think would never come back, but it did?
Flip phones.
What?
And flip phones, and I'm not talking about the
phones.
new snazzy ones from Samsung with those folding screens. I'm talking like old school, dumb flip phones. They're barely, that don't have smart ones. Actually, we bought one for my son because he needed we wanted him. He's almost 13 now, so we wanted him to have a phone in case he needed to call us from after school or something. But we didn't quite trust him with a smartphone because he's distracted enough already. And then with my daughter's, I never see her face other than like this on her phone. So yeah, we didn't want to get him a smartphone. We wanted to put that off as far as we could. So I went on Amazon and eBay and found him a singular flip phone that just to make calls. And it works. And the thing is, when we got it, I brought it over to AT&T to have it attached, and then they're saying, "Oh yeah, these are the hot new things now." And I was like, really? Apparently, there's this whole, I guess, kind of semi-Luddite trend for people to get away from their smartphones and just use olds. I would love to see a modern Motorola Razr.
Yeah,
again,
they were great, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
And they were indestructible. You could just drop them, toss them around. You don't have to worry about your screen cracking. It's
extra batteries.
Exactly.
Here's a bit of a date stamp for you guys. I actually did the plastic engineering on that Motorola phone.
Did you?
You did? Oh wow!
How to inject it and how to make it. So.
Now, why did nobody make those phones so that it made that Star Trek communicator sound when it opened up?
Yeah.
That's
It should have.
Yeah. So I would have loved it just like this.
I forget the Nokia model. There was one at the same time. I actually still have the plastics for it somewhere, but yeah, I'm just old.
Well, apparently, I don't know if maybe it's just a Bay Area thing, but apparently there's a whole trend. At least, I'm not into the TikTok.
Same thing around here.
Is it?
With all the kids
Yeah.
and wanting to keep them off of social media and not be on their phones all the time. Yeah, that's a big thing. My kid has one.
Good.
But that's what we got her a smartphone to start off with. That promptly got thrown out. That's way too much trouble for a kid her age, and we got her a flip phone. Well, it was like, no, this is what you got.
Yeah,
just come out with a new razor.
Is this is it like the old school one, or is it like a folding screen?
I don't know.
I have to look that up.
And yeah, and what was funny about the phones is, they started out big and then they got small, like to where I know, a friend of mine had one that was like real teeny tiny, and it was a flip phone, but it wouldn't reach his air in his mouth. It was way shorter, and he paid all kinds of money for that. And then we went to smartphones, and they started getting bigger again to where people's carrying around a tablet.
I know, basically.
Talking on it.
You guys are old enough. You know what I still want? A bag phone. It had a 10-watt transmitter. It was way more powerful than you carry in your hand now, and you could get great reception.
Oh, I still have one.
Was it a cell? Was it a cell, or was it the sort of?
Oh, it was Motorola cell. It's just Motorola. A bag about this big. It was basically all battery in the handset.
And they cost way more than any phone possibly is now.
Yeah, adjusted for inflation.
Out. And they used to charge you. I remember when I got mine, they charged you per minute when somebody called you or you called someone. So, like, you didn't give your number out to anybody unless it was real important, or when you wasn't using it, you just powered it off because, it's going to be like, $12 a minute, if somebody called you or whatever. And then as more and more of them come out, they were, better. But yeah, you're right, Hasbro. They had power. I mean, they would actually pick up good. So, and we got Oops says he still has a beeper out there. Awesome. So, Jamie, we're over to you, buddy. You got an update on the football game first, or?
17 seconds left. It's still Georgia 13, Kentucky 12. It's fourth down. Georgia's got the ball. Anyway, M. Gabriel stole mine. I was thinking when you said fads that have come back, my mind instantly went to bell-bottom jeans, particularly on the ladies. They are wearing those a lot. Can I share something that I wish would come back? Y'all
go for it.
Let me send you a picture.
Tube tops.
Well,
tube tops and half shirts.
Tube tops and Daisy Dukes.
This is for men.
Okay.
Get your mind out of the gutter, boy.
I'm with Moondog.
Well, nowadays it doesn't make any difference.
Oh yeah.
Remember
and I love those.
Yeah.
The Marlboro Man jackets. Mm-hmm. I had one when I was a kid. I absolutely loved that dang thing.
Did you wear that out? I mean, did you totally overwear that to the point that it was actually starting to come apart?
Pretty much, yeah. And look at that. They're not cheap anymore.
No.
Wait, that's only $165?
Yeah.
Is
and
that
sheepskin?
That's not much.
Oh man, they were comfortable and warm too.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And held up great in the rain too. But yeah, that's what I wish would come back.
Grandma Dad says he still sees guys wearing those every now and then. And Oops says he still has one.
Yeah, I might be having to buy myself one of those. Yeah, but that's what I wish would come back. But yeah, when I grew up, what we wore was like we had flare leg Levi's, and then we had boot cut Levi's, and then we had they went to those bell bottom things, and when you went to the bell bottom things, your cowboy boots were just completely unseeable. So that was a flop. So, but yeah, I love the Marlboro Man jacket. I wish I still have mine, and so that's what I got.
Awesome. And Kentucky Rimfire throws out there jean jackets. Yeah, I still have some jean jackets, and I love a good jean jacket too, man. No doubt about that.
Oh my god.
Defense Dad says now you can wear those with your matching Uggs boots. Yeah, you dang sure could, buddy. And army jackets and engineer boots. Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
I've got a couple of those.
So Hasbro will go on up to you, and then Gizzard, you after him. I'll be right back.
All right. Gizzard, we've been hosed. They took all the good stuff, you know. It's like
I know, right?
Beepers are back, except they're an app. The beepers are back. Somebody always started to mention Daisy Duke shorts, and that's a good trend to come back. But now that we lost all the men in the audience, the one music trend that came back in a huge way is Rick Astley's "I'm Never Gonna Give You Up." And now you all been rickrolled again.
Good one, Hasbro.
Perfect.
I wish.
Back to you.
All right. Jamie, do you want to say something real quick?
I was just gonna say I wish real country music would come back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Real country.
Yes, please.
Well, I had a couple of things I wrote down, and since Hillbilly's gone, I guess I'll take my sweet time here. One is vinyl records. They disappeared for the longest time, and now everybody's into vinyl records. Not real sure why, but they were a pain in the butt to store and use and maintain and everything else. But man, the real audiophiles out there, they swear by those things. So too bad DJ in here. He could opine on that. Second thing is kind of close to my heart is beards. You know, for the longest time when I was young, anybody had a beard, they were like a hobo or something like that, or a hippie or something like that. And now, ever since COVID, when people worked from home for a few months, when people grew out their beards, now you just see them everywhere. It's not even that uncommon anymore, and nobody looks down to you as long as you keep it clean, keep it, all that good stuff. It's not a social anything disadvantage anymore. So I kind of like that personally. But yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, that's definitely some good ones, guys. I could hear you. And then also, Infobros goes out a member for 12 months. Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate it. He says, hey, guys. Hey, Hillbilly Up. And Guns Water says, I like that song. Duffer says ZZ Top and Duck Dynasty.
They brought back beards?
Yeah, the comeback beards. And that's another thing. Growing up, like you didn't see baseball players and, especially basketball players very much, any of that stuff with beards. And actually, I worked for a company at one point in my life, and it was in their policy you could not grow a beard. And, so Gabriel said, bring back the mutton chops.
No, a mullet and mutton chops. No.
Yeah, Elvis sideburns. You betcha. Oh my goodness.
Hey, shockingly enough, there's a guy in my town. I went to the post office the other day, and this guy rolls out of his car with the biggest set of mutton chops I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, wow, I haven't seen those in years, man.
Awesome. And Pat in the Bunker gifted 5 memberships out there. And thank you very much, buddy, for that.
That's
And,
awesome, Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah, not a
Awesome.
problem. Not a problem.
Man. Oh man, a lot of them that I had been thinking about have been already, like, just like Hasbro and Gizzard are saying, they've already been taken. But man, a lot of hairdos, stuff like that. And I think classic, like, I want to say classical. That's probably not right. Classic rock, whatever. I see more younger kids. I'm talking like my granddaughter's age, like, listen to stuff like, AC/DC,
Cool.
just stuff like that. And just stuff that was back in maybe 70s, 80s, 90s. And so not only that, so in the morning when my wife's getting ready, she turns on the local country station in the bathroom, and I will hear songs. I'm like, oh, I know that song or whatever. And it's a classic rock song that some country person has remade. And I'm like, wow. And I'm like, that's on the country, it's like, they change maybe change the rhythm down a little bit slower, blah, 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 And I'm like, well, I I know that song, and but Kentucky Rimfire talks about poodle skirts out there. Yeah, I definitely don't remember the poodle skirts, except for when we'd have like a sock hop throwback or something at school or whatever. And but some of the things that I kind of wish would come back was just your basic Levi blue jeans with a white t-shirt. I mean, that was just cool. And, it's
Pack of
just something
cigarettes
that,
rolled up in the shirt sleeve. There you go.
well, yeah, and
It might make a comeback now. The hottest musical right now in New York is The Outsiders, and that's the whole look of the cast.
oh
So I
yeah,
bet you it's going to come back.
yeah, and like my grandmother is actually one that would actually take the what were the old films back then? 35 millimeter, the little camcorder or whatever.
Oh, those are 8mm.
8mm. 8mm. Yeah.
She actually had one and took some video footage, and of course it was always like kind of fast forward and no sound or whatever. But I can see like some of my uncles and like their friends when they're younger, my mom and some of her friends, and the Levi pants were long and then folded back up outside, inside to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And that was so around here is so you wouldn't outgrow them.
Yeah.
So that pair of jeans, as long as you just didn't demolish them, just get holes in them and all that stuff, you could always roll that cuff down a little bit and you didn't outgrow your jeans. And, of course, the girls always had like a lot of times blouses and some type of a skirt, which would, remind you kind of like a poodle skirt or whatever. and we got Go Grease Lightning out there. Oh yeah, Sha-na-na. Bubba comes in and Stay Gold. I assume he means Pony Boy. Referencing the Outsiders. Yeah, they do not make them. Like, if you find a really old pair of jeans, Levi jeans, like from back in the day, I mean, they're made out of like a type of material that we would use for a jacket to do welding in nowadays. I mean, just really super thick and super
Pretty
durable.
much.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you, Fudd. Bring back the original Chevelle.
Can I say something about that?
You betcha, brother.
GM is releasing a Chevelle.
What?
What?
I saw a video about it, and it's supposed to be.
Please don't tell me it's a little 4-door hatchback like the last time.
No.
No. This is like it's a 454 engine, 454 cubic inch, but it looks like a Corvette. Looks like a Camaro to me. And I also heard that they quit making the Camaros, and this thing's going to sell for, I think it's a 454 with a 6-speed transmission. It's got like 600 horsepower, and it's going to be over $80,000.
Oh my goodness!
Let me see
I like
if I
everything.
can find a picture of it.
I like everything about that except for the price.
Yeah, I've seen 3 different concepts on it, and there's one that looks really good. I mean, it's got the round tail lights out the back and everything. And the one concept looks really good.
So, are they doing it old school on the body style, kind of like they did the Camaro and the Mustangs?
Yeah,
Yes.
these don't look bad.
Oh, okay.
They're curvy.
Thick in the back. Wow.
All right, here we go. Let me see if I can get this picture up here.
That's not the one that I saw. There was a couple of them that I saw that just, the one was gorgeous.
All right, this picture's a new one and an old one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to have the 454 6-speed, and of course that was 3 years ago.
You don't see a vinyl top on any new cars. I wonder if that's vinyl or just
Plastic,
flat
probably.
back roof.
I don't know, man.
Probably just painted, I imagine.
I had a 72 Chevelle Malibu.
Yeah.
It had the 350 4-barrel positive traction rear end and 350 turbo transmission. I loved that car. I wish I still had it. It got to the point where I'd pull up at the gas station, say, fill it up with oil and check the gas.
Because by that time, it had been rotted back and to hell and back.
This one had been garage kept, man. There wasn't a speck of rust on this car. And it was black paint, black interior, and a black vinyl top. Black on black on black.
Nice.
Yeah, the vinyl tops are definitely got a little moisture underneath between them and the metal. No doubt about that.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, Chad.
Good to see Chad out there.
Yeah.
We're late for the giveaway, man. I got to go to bed.
Yep.
Oh, right. Yeah, we got to get going for church tomorrow.
Yeah.
You betcha. We got it all ready here. And so I'll go ahead and bring this banner up again here.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta pick up my godson earlier because he's doing a reading tomorrow.
Oh,
for
yeah?
church. Yeah.
So we have 21 entries, and we got way more people than that out there on the side chat. So make sure your hashtag HBN95, and we'll give everybody just a little bit longer to get theirs in case you're running a little late or just now thought of it. And we will be giving away tonight the skinny blue knife. And so that is tonight's giveaway. And the winner, please email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com. Give me your screen name, your real name, and the address that you'd like the prize sent to. So there, we got 24 people in there now. And these giveaways are all sponsored by the VIPs. They're what they give to be a channel member, to be a VIP. That revenue goes to all of the giveaways. So anyway, appreciate the VIPs for that. And anyway, would somebody on the panel like to give a countdown? We'll get this thing a spin.
Okay.
5. What?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead, Jamie.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Jamie's not messing around. Tim S.
Yes.
Congratulations, buddy. If you're out there, please say
Yeah,
something because you
congratulations.
do have to be present to win.
Oh, I know. I seen him out. Yep, he was just right there. So
Yeah, I
Good
think
timing.
he's out there. Well, waiting on him. I'm going to write down.
Yeah, there he is.
there he is.
That boy don't need that knife. He's got enough reloading stuff to
Congratulations, buddy. And I'm going to write you down here.
Congrats, Tim. We love you, bro.
Congrats.
Yeah, Tim, just email me your address and stuff, and so you're not too far away from me, but since I order those online, I don't know if you'll get it any faster or not. So anyway, thanks for being here. Each one of you, appreciate you very much. And I'm going to pull up the VIPs here real quick so everybody can see them. And anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you. And so I know Jamie and Moondog, you need to get out of here, but the side chat and everybody, if you're watching this on rerun, don't go anywhere because we're going to continue on for a little while. And so which one of you guys would like to go first?
Jamie, go ahead.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate hanging out with y'all. And I did a video today, and I did one earlier in the week, so I hope y'all go check those out. And Friday nights at 8 o'clock, Georgia Shooting Connection channel. And other than that, man, thanks for having me. And y'all find somewhere to go to church tomorrow. You'll be glad you did.
Amen.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jamie, for being here, buddy. And I assume Georgia pulled off the win.
Yeah, 13-12.
All right. Well, happy for you.
Well, I appreciate that, but there goes number one. So we'll see where they shake out. I think Alabama will be your new number one come Monday.
Alabama, that'll be happy out there.
Which is a really good song too. Come Monday.
Definitely,
My
Jimmy
God.
does it. Well, thanks a lot, Jamie. Appreciate you, brother. Guys, go over there and check out JH586 and show him some love. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do it because great guy, great channel. And anyway, Moondog, I'll send you throughout these links. I'll throw them up again.
No worries. It
And,
was a kind of confusing. I put all of them with a return space, but it just all crammed them together. So I'm gonna do it separately so people can actually read what the heck it is I posted.
yeah, and Infobros does bring up a good deal. Most everybody's on Rumble, so if something happens, you don't see them on YouTube, you can probably find everybody on Rumble. So, what do you got to plug, Moondog?
Well, before I head out, I just want to remind everybody to enter the two contests I have going on this month for the night vision goggles, and I just posted up the link for that, and also for the Discovery Optics ED-AR, which is this awesome LPVO that they just came out with. So, and of course, the contest links that I just posted up are on my website. And I also included a bonus entry. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you get an entry. If you follow me on Twitter, you get an entry. But also, if you want to, my son's doing a school. They have a school walkathon. So if you want to donate to the walkathon, I'll count that as a third entry for everybody. So right now, I just got an email from the school principal. The 7th grade is somewhere down the lower tier of all the classes that have raised money. So yeah, he could use a little bit of love, and maybe the class, the grade that raises the most money gets, I forget if it's an ice cream or a pizza day. So that's their incentive.
That's serious.
Yeah.
You betcha. Well, that's awesome, buddy. Well, thank you so much for being here, and always appreciate you. And if you guys are not subscribed to Moondog's channels, go over and check them out. You'll love them. Show him some love. Subscribe. Always does some of the best reviews and everything. I mean, it's like a lot of times when I start to review something, I'm like, I'll do like part of it, and I'm like, just go over and check out Moondog's review on this, because he's already done a review on it, and it's way better than mine. So.
Oh. Well, thank you very much there, Hillbilly. And I actually got to thank you again, because today I was able to squeeze in, just after my RSO duty, I was able to squeeze in some footage. I was filming a Bear Creek Arsenal upper, and I got to thank you, Vic, for connecting me with Bear Creek Arsenal. They sent me a 22 upper, and I forgot to mention that when we're talking about fun guns to shoot. It is a fun, to just slap onto your AR, you got your regular setup and everything, and then suddenly now you got a 22, and I'm just plinking away. It's like, yeah, this is great.
You bet you, brother.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Good to see everybody.
I can tell you one
thing.
Have a good one,
Moondog.
Yeah.
I really do like your Moondog Go channel. Primarily because a lot of places you go, I used to live and drive around.
Oh, okay,
great. California, in the Bay Area. I think it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna start leaving my camera on my car as I'm driving around San Francisco. Just driving up to Twin Peaks or around there. So I'll post up some more videos for you.
Very cool.
All right. Good night, gentlemen.
Night.
Have a good one, brother.
Have a good one.
And
anyway,
Oops out there, real quick, buddy, just a second. So thanks, Tim, for subscribing. And so, Oops, I appreciate you being here tonight. I am not familiar with your channel, so if somebody'd like to throw a link out there so we can all go check out your channel, that'd be great. And I believe somebody with a moderator can probably find it. And so, Pat, I'm sorry for interrupting there. We'll jump over to you, buddy.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to have to get out of here because I got to put up hay in the morning, and it's probably going to be an early morning. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody out there in side chat, letting me come in and hang out. and everybody for the good conversation tonight. And yeah, definitely some good topics tonight. So had a blast. But yeah, about 5 o'clock in the morning is going to come pretty early, so it's time to hit the hay. So, but anywho, thanks for having me on, brother. Always appreciate it. Good time.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for being here, and go hit the hay so you can get up and mess with
Bale
some
some
hay.
hay.
You betcha.
Exactly. Exactly. All
Well,
right, y'all
Pat,
have a good one.
thank
All
you
right,
so
Pat.
much for being
Have a
here
good one.
tonight, brother. And guys, go over and check out Pat in the Bunker. You never know if you'll see him in a bunker, on a three-wheeler, on a tractor, on a tree. You just never know. So go over and check him out. Show him some love and subscribe. And see, yeah, we got Oops channel out here. So if you guys want to go check that out, so actually, people talking about, yeah, I need hay. So need to bail my backyard. Yeah, I think Bama Dad, he's got a lot of that rain. Him and not only that, just people down there, Louisiana and a lot of them. So make sure I hope you guys are, doing all right, not getting too wet down there. We actually got a little rain off that, but not a whole lot. And so, but we was needing it. So I know some people probably down there is like, yeah, we don't need any more right now. And so anyway, so anybody else got to jump off here, or you guys want to go through another quick topic real quick, or?
Yeah, I think I'm good for a few minutes anyway.
All
Yeah, I'm
right.
still good.
All right. Well, let's find another quick topic here. Let's see. Let's see. Doggone it. I got so many to go through here. Trying to fumble through them here. So let's go with this one. This will be fun here. And I think it'll be fairly quick. So favorite childhood cereal or breakfast food, and then favorite as an adult. Does it change from childhood to adult? And so oh boy, see, you were last time, Gizzard, so we'll let you go first.
As a child, my favorite was Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Just a minute. Thought I had a sneeze coming on me for a second.
I thought he was going to show us some Lucky Charms or something. I thought he was going to get some
Lucky Chunks, maybe.
Now that I've been diabetic for a few years now, I kind of had to wean myself off of things like that. Nowadays, one of my favorites is just plain old Raisin Bran. That or Cheerios. So that's generally what I have for breakfast in the mornings. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. And bro says he liked to mix the sweet ones with the plain ones, and we also had crunch berries out there, still my favorite, and Freakies or Captain Crunch. All right. Yeah, we still got Captain Crunch coming in here. So, Justin, we'll go over to you.
Well, I'm going to have to go with two, but there is a number one. Number one would be Fruity Pebbles. and not the name brand from Post. I like the off-brand Malto meal because they're sweeter.
Oh.
And the number 2 would be Cocoa Pebbles. And I've eaten them since I was a child, and I still eat them today. They're still my 2 favorite.
Oh, wow. Awesome. That's some good stuff. See, we had grape nuts out there, Raisin Bran, corn pops, and sugar smacks. I'll definitely like sugar smacks. He said Sam's over there, the whole Frankenberry Count chocolate stuff. Awesome. Raisin Bran and old frosted. Oh, and add frosted mini wheat. Yeah, that'd be good. And I got plain old cornflakes, a little sugar, still my favorite. And see what else we got. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Yes, he was. And Pam and Dad says, that's good stuff. Afterwards, you get chocolate milk to boot. Definitely. Oh, man. Good stuff. So, we'll jump on over to you, Hasbro.
Well, he took Lucky Charms and he took Raisin Bran. So I'd have to say Captain Crunch. Probably was my favorite as a kid. And I eat Raisin Bran too, and I'm diabetic too. Thanks, Gizzard, for taking them all.
Oh, man.
So you guys both picked my 3rd favorite, because my 3rd favorite would be Raisin Bran.
Well, for me, like, I don't know why. I just did not like the marshmallow stuff. And I really don't know why. It just cinnamon toasted Apple Jacks, definitely good stuff right there. And anyway, man, when I was a kid, like I would go through, because they always put the cereal boxes at eye level, for a kid. So you go through and, you could check them all out. Great marketing plan, by the way. And anyway, I look and see like what had the best prize in it, and for that week, that was my favorite cereal, regardless. And I remember a few times I got something like, I really didn't like that cereal, but it had like a really cool magnifying glass or something in it. And yeah, I remember my mom's like, you're the one that wanted that cereal. You need to eat it. And so I learned how to choose a little closer to something I liked, but man, I loved Captain Crunch as a kid. And somebody said a while ago, which I like the sugar frosted flakes, but the what was the ones, the little bean looking
Sugar Smacks?
Yeah, Sugar Smacks. Yeah, I love Sugar Smacks. But even as a kid, I liked grape nuts. And I still like grape nuts today. And I remember visiting my grandmother and grandfather, and they wouldn't keep like sugary cereal, as much as like, corn. I mean, a little bit sugary, but not like stuff kids would have picked. But Raisin Bran, grape nuts, cornflakes, was kind of like their basic, deal there. So we go get cereal there, and wanted to put sugar on it. And my grandma was like, "No, you don't need sugar. Put some honey on it." So they always had fresh local honey, and so you drizzle honey across that. And so still to the day, probably one of my favorite cereals is just cornflakes with honey drizzled on it. And man, that's just good stuff right there. And Yeah, Bama Dad says, digging out the prize, you ran your arm plumb down the bride in the prize and couldn't get it out. Yeah. And yeah, I love frosted flakes. Honeycombs. I did like honeycombs. Strawberry Cheerios. I didn't have those. But put sugars on the frosted flakes. Now I like the sweet mini uh mini wheats or whatever. I do like those. Alphabets and Lucky Charms are totally malicious. Now, yeah, alphabets, yeah, that is pretty good. Gee whiz says grape nuts are made that castrate all the grapes in the orchard. I'll pass. And Mr. Bob says, "You got me, Lucky Charms." Oh yeah, Rice Krispies. Now I do like Rice Krispies. But man, Rice Krispie treats. Oh my goodness. Actually, my wife made some the other day, and so I've been eating Rice Krispie treats. And they're so good. Gizzard says there are so many neutered grapes out there. Yeah, I did like honeycombs. I think the reason, I mean, I like the honeycombs, but the advertise on that, was like the kids, the clubhouse, and all that stuff. So I think advertisement had a lot to do, with us kids. Malta Mill, Tommy Boy says, and cocoa wheats. Is that COC cocoa wheats? I don't know what that one is. Yeah, okay, cocoa wheats. Yeah.
See, and I'm going to be honest, I have never been a fan of hot cereal. The Malta Meal, there's another one too. I can't think of it right now, but and oatmeal. But there's another one that kind of goes with
cream of wheat.
Yeah, cream of wheat. There you go.
Yeah, that stuff's nasty.
I've just never been able to eat that hot cereal stuff.
Yeah, I didn't care for cream of wheat, but I still this day love oatmeal. Man, I do like oatmeal, but I only will eat oatmeal if I have some buttered toast to go with it. I don't know. I mean, it's like.
I mean, for me, if you bake it with cinnamon, sugar, and some raisins, I'm down. I'll eat the oatmeal raisin cookie. I just can't eat the hot stuff.
Ron says he loves cream of wheat. A lot of people probably going to be eating some cereal tonight after the show, probably. I know I might actually. So Bama says I like oatmeal, but I love grits. Now, good grits, yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah, good old fashioned grits, those are good. But I don't think I ever we ate them as breakfast. They're always kind of like a side dish for us. Yeah.
Plant I worked at in Mississippi, it was a Holly Automotive plant. They used to make the carburetors. They have an indoor cafeteria thing in there, and they would serve grits every morning for breakfast. And it's the first time I ever put sugar on them. But boy, after you do that, you can never look back.
Oh yeah, and like I said, we never really, with my family, we didn't really have them for breakfast, but we had them with other meals, and so yeah. Bama Dad says, "Bust a fried egg on those grits." Oh boy, that would be good. Rice pudding. Yes, I've had rice pudding, and good stuff. Ron said, "I ain't got any room for Cheerios. I just ate 6 tacos." And Info Bros, it takes me back to when I was a bachelor. I survived on cereal and sandwiches. Oh yeah, the old college apartments and dorms, man. Oh man. So anyway, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, and we're going to probably go around the room and call it a night. We'll let everybody plug everything, but also I wanted to let everybody know that if you're out there on the side chat, if you have something you'd like to plug, your channel or somebody else's channel or, whatever the case might be, please throw it out there and we'll put it up on the screen there for everybody to see. And Justin, what do you got coming up, buddy?
Well, right this second, I'm going to hit the button and put my most recent video I just released today out there. If anybody wants to take a look, it's on the Breakthrough Clean AR lower vise block that you put in a vise and mount your AR to, and it shows the little separator that they came out with for like cleaning and working on AR-15s.
Yeah.
Pretty nice little setup, and they don't really cost a lot either. But what kind of makes them really nice is hold it right open for when you go to clean your AR. You just run the rods down through it, and I say in the video, I usually keep a little bucket, 5-gallon bucket, and I spray my pour some solvents and spray down there, and it just rolls right into the bucket. So,
oh, that's nice.
But I just got that out today, and other than that, still working on another one. I got part way done too. Hopefully, have that out tomorrow. But other than that, it's been great to be on here tonight. Thanks for having me. Great side chat. Talked about a lot of good things and one bad thing, corduroys. I'll bring that up again. Flashback, having nightmare flashbacks. But other than that, been great being here. And like I said, thanks for having me.
Well, I'm glad you're here. And I believe that actually, if anybody is old enough to remember the Groundables, where you had the shirts and the pants, and each shirt and pants had like different animals on it. So you could grab a shirt with this animal, and if you could find another pair of pants with the same animal on it, you knew they matched. Which back in the day, nothing matched, but they said it, it did. And there's a lot of corduroys, in that group. So, and guys, go check out Justin Grimm's channel. And anyway, show him some love. Go over there and subscribe if you're not already. Appreciate you so much for being on here, Justin, buddy. Keep looking forward to those videos as they come out. And anyway, Hasbro, what do you got to plug? What do you got coming up, buddy?
Well, I've been doing this. Yet another challenge, trying to shoot a 22 long rifle that keeps getting reduced and reduced and reduced. So long rifles channel doing that. So I've tied his score, but that's the part that makes it hard. I could probably come close to cleaning that target, but he forces you to use CCI standard velocity. And it's like, well, there are flyers in standard velocity, and so that's what it is. It's fun though. And then Hillbilly, you and CW, only ones that know about the challenge I have coming up. But I'm loading for it right now. So if anybody doesn't know what that round is, that is a 300 hammer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a challenge coming out in time for hunting season for people to shoot their 300 hammer or 300 blackout. Then we'll have another one for pistol caliber carbines. And so 9mm, 40 Smith & Wesson, whatever you want to shoot, as long as it's a carbine style AR. And then 22 long rifle. So I'm kind of doing 3 stages like that, but give some people some time to have some fun they also sight in their hunting rifles, and then the 22 is just, well, we'll see how good you can be because it's a hard target. But
Okay.
we'll have some fun with that, and then we're going to mix in something special from, let's get this guy, that guy. And when he releases it, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So,
we do have. I
forward to
am
that.
working on a challenge deal. We'll get that out for too long, but yeah, it's exciting. So you use 300 hammer or a 300 blackout on that.
Yeah.
Great.
I want to open it up because not so many people have 300 hammer.
Yeah.
It's a hog hunting and deer hunting caliber. So
Yeah.
But 300 blackout, a lot of people have. So
Yeah, I got 300 blackout. So yeah, man, have to.
I want to see what Cooter does with the high point.
Yeah, well, good stuff, buddy. Looking forward to that. And thanks a lot, Hasbro, for being here. And if you're not subscribed to Hasbro's channel or checked it out, please go do so. And subscribe to him, show his channel some love. Great stuff over there. A lot of great precision, long distance shooting, and a lot of fun on top of all that. So go check him out, buddy. And appreciate you for being here. And thank you so much. Gizzard Gary, what do you got coming up, brother?
Well, let's see. Live wise, I've got my members only chat on Wednesday for my channel members. That's at 8 p.m. And then Friday nights, Foul Territory. That's at 9 p.m. Central. And also got a couple new Civivi knives I got to do reviews on. They come out this next week, I believe. Let's see. Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. So look for those. I just released a Sin Cut knife video this past week, so try to keep up on all the new releases for all the companies I work with, so you can see all the new stuff coming out. So anyway, thanks for having me. I appreciate
it. You betcha. Oh man, thanks a lot so much for being here. And if you're not checked out Gizzard Gary, go over and check him out. Show his channel some love too. Subscribe. And he has a lot of great stuff over there. Man, if you're looking at blades, knives and stuff, he's always like on top with some of the newest knives coming out and some really nice ones. And, he talks about them and shows them to you. So something to go look at if you're thinking about buying a knife. And then also, not only that, he has gun stuff on there, definitely. And Foul Territory on Friday nights, right after Georgia Shooting Connection. And you guys go check it out, show him some love, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for being here. For me, I will have a video coming out, my Thursday video, because I've been kind of scaling stuff to where for a while now my main video of the week will be coming out on Thursdays. And so this Thursday, the video will be actually a video of me and my wife Ames, and we'll be shooting a little bit of guy versus girl type deal. Except for the deal is I'm shooting pistols, she's shooting revolver, or I'm shooting pistols, most all revolvers except for one. She's shooting rifles, all lever actions except for one. And that one on both sides is a 9mm because we don't have a 9mm revolver or a 9mm lever action. So, but anyway, we had a lot of fun with that. And so we're looking forward to that on Thursday. And of course, I'll probably have a video Monday also out. But and then, of course, next week, Guns, Beer, and Therapy. And for those that are VIPs, they're scrolling across the bottom, I really thank you, each and every one of them. You guys are awesome. I appreciate what you do. And we do have a VIP only chat on Tuesday nights. And then I release a video for VIPs every Wednesday. And it's something totally different than, it's not like an early look or anything like that on my videos, really. It's something that's made just for VIPs. And, only they get to see that video. And they're all just awesome. They sponsor all the giveaways on here. So if you win, thank the VIPs for that, because they are the sponsors. And I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. Can't say enough about everybody on the panel, on the side chat. You guys just rock. And
Hey, Hillbilly,
yeah.
Before you go, I want to say something to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your 357 Magnum short. That thing's going crazy. I thought that was pretty awesome. The last time I saw it was 10,000 and climbing. So congratulations.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I'll put out a short maybe once a week. I used to do a lot more of them, but I kind of backed off of them. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah, it gives me an opportunity to kind of showcase a little short clip of video or something. So appreciate that very much, brother. And so we want to leave you all with this. Remember, God, family, and country, and make somebody's day better, will you? And if the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise. We'll be seeing you all again, Hillbilly Nation. We love you. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye,
Night, everyone.
Bye.
And we're still on here.
I know.
And I hit end stream.
What are you going to talk about now?
I don't know. I know I hit end stream, so we'll try this again.